So my name is Sandy Thomson, and I'm the writer and the director of Monstrous Bodies, Chasing Mary Shelley Down Peabody Lane. I was invited to create the work by Jemima at Dundee Rep 2.5 years ago now, and I had brought her the idea because in a previous show, maybe 10 years ago, one of the actors had been staying on Baffin Street and there was a plaque that said that Mary Shelley lived in Dundee. And I didn't know that, and that surprised me. 1812 was a very pivotal year for British history. And given the things that were happening in our country at that time, where we just had the independence referendum, we had Brexit, it became clear that there were some parallels between the upheaval of 1812 and the upheaval of now. So that's a lot of things to talk about in a play. But what I wanted to do most of all was to write something that put the experience of teenage girls in the middle of a play. Usually when you see a script about teenage girls, it's been written by teenage girls, it's been watched by teenage girls, or teenagers, teenage boys being watched by teenage boys. And if we were going to do a great big Dundee story, which is what Jemima had asked me to write, I wanted it to be a great big Dundee story that didn't put teenagers off to the side, but that took people the age that Mary Shelley was when she was here, Mary Wollstonecraft Godwin was when she was here, and put them right at the heart of the story. I went to youth theatre in Dundee Rep the first year that they had a youth theatre, and young companies are where your next generation of theatre makers come from. So I think there's a really important thing about investing in youth and making space for youth, not in a separate circle off to the side someplace, but right at the heart of the work that's done. I think one of the amazing things is that you only make this kind of scale of work if you bring together more than one company and one set of experts. It was a long process of ongoing commitment. So 2.5 years, 2 different development periods that we sat down each year, 2015 and 2016, that I came in and worked with the Poor Boy Ensemble and the Dundee Rep Ensemble. And they formed those characters. What you hope for is that there are some people sitting in the audience who feel that little tap on their heart with the glass hammer when you see something that you've experienced accurately portrayed. And you can get that through book, you can get that through theatre, but there is something about sitting in a collective space and recognising the thing that is on the stage and being able to say, yes, that is true in my experience. And there is something very empowering in that. And what I hope is that a lot of really interesting conversations have come out of it. Certainly the feedback that I've had from audiences is that that's what's happening, so I'm really happy about that.